Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. In this video today, we are going to be checking in with Mr. Reckless in the European Regional Leagues once again. This has been a really fun series we have had kind of ongoing throughout the entire spring split. Obviously, as I always say, Reckless is a very, very popular player, a huge brand, a ton of fans, and K-Corp, obviously, and also a big brand with a ton of fans, and people like hearing what's going on with K-Corp. People like hearing what's going on with Reckless. These videos have been doing really, really well all year, but hey, there's a ton of competitive League of Legends to watch. You know, we love the LCS, we love the LEC. Some of us even watch, a lot of LCK and LPL. It can be hard to find time to also watch ERLs and also watch LFL and all this stuff. So this video series has been a nice way of keeping guys up to date. When we last checked in with Reckless, they had went, I think, 6-0 in the EU Masters play-in group stage. They were getting ready to play their knockout stage, best of 3 against the Wolves, the Iron Wolves. And if K-Corp would win that series, then they would qualify for the EU Masters main stage and then go through the whole group stage and everything again. So let's check in and see how that went. Definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate that a ton. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Also, consider checking out the first link in the description below for the Patreon. I upload all of my videos, not all of them, probably like 95% of my videos to Patreon first, and then I, schedule them to be uploaded throughout the week. So if you want to get early access to all the videos I make as soon as I make them and upload them, consider helping support the channel through the Patreon. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, like I said, let me pull up what I wanted to real quick. All right, so as I said, here we go with the EU Masters 2022 Spring Play-In. We know that K-Corp, you can see here, they went 6-0. They were in a group with EGN, Zero Tenacity, and MCon LG Ultra Gear. They go 6-0. A couple of kind of close games, but overall they were pretty dominant. And then they get into this series with the Iron Wolves. And here is game 1 up on the screen. Cabochard going 4-6 on the Aurelia, 1-1-3, 8-4 on Viego. If they can get 1-1-3 going, then K-Corp can be really, really scary. Seiken 0-4-14 on the Lissandra, and a big Jinx game from Reckless in game 1. This game goes 40 minutes, and Reckless goes 11-2-9. He was definitely a huge carry, and then Hantera 1-3-16. Reckless kind of doing his thing. Yes, this game did go 40 minutes, but I was kind of passively watching it while doing some other stuff throughout the day. You can see that K-Corp almost has a 10k gold lead at the end of the game. The game kind of got dragged on a little bit, but this was a pretty dominant victory from K-Corp overall. Yes, it was a little bit sloppy. Yes, they kind of died a lot. Cabochard going 4-6 probably isn't ideal. 4 deaths from the two, mid and jungle. Reckless kept it clean. He's your late game insurance policy. If you can get to 40 minutes and you have Reckless, you're probably going to pull that one out, especially in the ERLs, and K-Corp did that. We go to game 2 where, hey, if K-Corp wins, they are advancing, and when they did, they had a statement game, a 16k gold lead at 25 minutes. I mean, that's just crazy. They just wiped the floor with Iron Wolves, 1-1-3. We know he's a beast on Lee Sin when he gets that Lee Sin. Good luck to any teams in the ERLs. Reckless going 3-0 on the Xayah. Really, really clean game and series from him. Seiken 2-13 on the Twisted Fate. Hantera looking good. Overall, K-Corp looking to be in pretty good form. So that means they would be qualifying for the EU Masters main stage, and that took us to the group draw, where here you go. You can see the groups for the EU Masters main stage up on the screen. This is going to be a double round robin with the top 2 teams advancing to the quarterfinals, pretty much exactly like Worlds. Now in the quarterfinals, I'm not sure if it's best of 3 or best of 5 right away. I know in the past the quarterfinals has actually been best of 3, which is kind of weird and makes some people mad. Maybe they changed that this year. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, and it doesn't really matter to us right now. But here's the groups. Group A, you have AGO Rogue. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that. And Vitality B. But Group B with K-Corp in it is Gamer Legion, obviously from the German league. X7 Esports from the NLC. We have Team Phantasma, which I believe is from the Greek league. And then we have K-Corp. So we can take a look at some of these different rosters. I don't think I've heard of many of these players, honestly. I don't really follow the Prime League very much. Like of these Pool 1 teams, obviously I know a lot about LDLC because I've been following the LFL this whole year. Fnatic TQ is also very, very good. And AGO Rogue is always a really, really good team. So, out of these 4 teams, I would say Gamer Legion probably at least, I don't know much, but just based on historical kind of I guess, class of the team and stuff, maybe Gamer Legion would be the weakest. Maybe K-Corp got the easiest draw here. I'm not exactly sure how strong all these teams are, and it's always hard to compare leagues to leagues because you never know how they're going to stack up against each other. When I look at the pool too, the NLC X7, that's who K-Corp got. They might be a little bit scary. The NLC, it seems like every year they have at least one team kind of make a deep run. So we can look at some of these rosters. Gamer Legion has Sakurai. Obviously, this guy's played in the LEC before, so he's probably a threat. We have Donka, S-Kick, Jinjo, and Vizdom. Again, I haven't really heard of any of these other 4 guys, but I have heard of Sakurai, so I know, he's definitely a guy to watch out for. He's a guy who's not just going to roll over to Cabochard, that's for sure. Gamer Legion might actually, put up a good fight against K-Corp. Those are going to be some exciting games, actually. And then I think X7 will also put up some good games against K-Corp. They have Jaeger, Haru, Tempt, Nada, and Kasing. Obviously, Kasing, a guy who has also been in the LEC before, a guy who knows how to win, a guy who's definitely a threat in the ERL. So those will be no easy games either. Now, no offense to the Greek league, the Greek people, or the Greek players, but I'm assuming this will probably be the weakest team in the league. Team Phantasma, never heard of any of these players. Bako, Nicolex, Pepe, Vendetta, and Sanity. Those are the 3 teams in the rosters that K-Corp's going to be matching up against. Again, I believe this starts on Thursday. Like I said, it's double round robin. It is, you gotta win at least 3 games from there. If you win 3 games, you should at least be getting a tiebreaker. It's possible to win 3 games and not get a tiebreaker, but you're looking to win like 3-4 games. Obviously, K-Corp would love to go 6-0, but I actually think this group will be a little bit tough for them, and it's going to depend. Is the K-Corp that went on a win streak in the LFL with Seiken and 113 and Hantera all looking good? Are they going to show up, or is it going to kind of be the weaker version of K-Corp that didn't start the season so hot and really didn't show up in the playoffs at all? I don't know. Obviously, K-Corp's been on a little bit of a win streak as of late. They haven't dropped a game in a while. They went 6-0 and then 2-0. But it was against much weaker competition than obviously they're going to be facing in the EU Masters main stage as well. So we will have to wait and see. But yes, here's one more look at kind of that group stage, and we will see how this goes. I'm pretty sure this plays out over a couple weeks. It'll be a while before we actually see the results and stuff. But hey, once this all goes down, we'll definitely be talking about it. This is good news for Reckless that, hey, his team's been playing well through the play-in stage. Yes, they qualified for the main event, but K-Corp has high expectations. They're the back-to-back defending champions. And we just saw G2, they kick Reckless, they bring in Flockhead. We just saw G2 go 12-0 in the lower bracket and end up winning the title. Now people are going to say, Reckless was a problem and all this kind of stuff, especially since, hey, he didn't even win his European Regional League, and there's going to be all these comparisons and these memes and all this trash talk. So I really think that K-Corp and Reckless specifically, even if his team doesn't necessarily do good, Reckless really needs to show up with a big performance at EU Masters. And I think he's going to do just that. He's been really good so far this season. I think he's been, I would assume the best AD carry in the European Regional Leagues. That's what I've heard from some other people as well. But this is going to be the real test. This is going to be when the most people are watching, and when, K-Corp's going to be the most tested. Yes, the LFL is a good league, but hey, this is going to be the best of the best that the ERLs have to offer. And if Reckless wants to prove that he is, still a player that should be on everyone's radar and a guy that should be, getting monster offers to get back in the LEC, he's going to have to, not roll over or not look bad or not have a couple off games at European Masters. But K-Corp's definitely in a tough spot. They're the 3 seed coming out of the LFL. They're not exactly supposed to win this thing, but they're definitely a talented enough team to do so if they get hot. But I'm definitely going to be interested to see how this goes. I'm definitely going to be trying to watch as many K-Corp games as I can and see how they do. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this group. Do you think K-Corp will be able to win it, get second? Do you think they're not going to make it to quarters? I'd love to hear guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.